Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharallah. Call Haloyim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakah Kwadash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith and the works. Y'all keep at it. This your brother Abai coming at you with more precepts. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 1. And there came one of the seven angels, which had this... Salat. Revelation 17 and 1. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. This video is geared towards the 7 heads and the 10 horns, because right now it look like them 7 heads and them 10 horns gonna ride with the daughter of Babylon till the wheels fall off. But according to the scriptures, according to the word of the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, they gonna turn on the whore and they gonna burn her with fire. So with that being said, I'm gonna let this video play and I'll be back.
Said any Russian incursion into Ukraine would lead to a severe and united response by the U.S. and its allies. In Berlin, Secretary of State Antony Blinken also presented unity, but as the president himself acknowledged yesterday, the transatlantic alliance is not unified over how to punish Russia. Nick Schifrin explains.
In the city once divided by the Cold War, America's top diplomat warned that a new war risks the values the West had won.
To allow Russia to violate those principles with impunity would drag us all back to a much more dangerous and unstable time, when this continent and this city were divided in two, separated by no man's lands.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock and French and British diplomats to try and present a united front.
Any further aggressive behavior or aggression will result in serious consequences. This is nothing less than a question of maintaining peace in Europe. For us, it is existential.
That unity gives us strength. A strength, I might add, that Russia does not and cannot match.
But the unity rhetoric doesn't match the reality over how to punish Russian President Vladimir Putin, as President Biden acknowledged yesterday.
Russia will be held accountable if it invades, and it depends on what it does. It's one thing if it's a minor incursion and then we end up having a fight about what to do and not do, etc.
That acknowledgement of a fight among allies was a rare public admission of what's been privately clear. In Germany, the Nord Stream 2 pipeline would double the natural gas the European Union imports from Russia. It was completed last year, but Germany has indefinitely paused the certification process. The White House wants to use that pause as leverage over Russia. Privately, German officials say they would kill the pipeline, but publicly they won't admit that. Earlier this week, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz made his most definitive hint, which still only went so far.
It is clear that there will be high costs, and everything has to be discussed if there is a military intervention against Ukraine.
Other European countries are worried about U.S. sanctions because they have their own business ties to Russia. The EU is Russia's largest trading partner. In countries along Russia's border, including Finland, Lithuania, and Estonia, Russian goods make up about 1/3 of imports. In contrast, Russia is the United States' 26th largest trading partner. And in France, President Emmanuel Macron further broke Western unity yesterday when he said the EU should hold its own talks with Russia rather than support the US-Russia and NATO-Russia talks from last week.
À la fois pour nous-mêmes comme pour la Russie, pour la sécurité de
For both us and Russia, for the security of our continent, which is indivisible. We need that dialogue. We have to, as Europeans, lay out our own demands and put ourselves in a position where we can make sure they're respected.
Today, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky demanded his own respect. While visiting Poland's president, he tweeted a rejection of President Biden's comments yesterday. There are no minor incursions and small nations, he wrote. Today, President Biden tried to clean up his own remarks.
If any assembled Russian units move across the Ukrainian border, that is an invasion. But it will be met with severe and coordinated economic response.
So how united are the U.S. and its European allies?
Right. So, like I said, they want to put a front up, and like it said in the video, they want to put a front up like they united with every decision that's made, but in actuality, they are not. Right now, I'm not saying World War III gonna pop off tomorrow, but all of this is a part of the build-up to whoa. It could possibly be the jump off. I don't know. But all I know is things must happen before that third woe comes to pass. And they ain't came yet. But even those things are looking like they're on their way to be manifested into reality real soon. Right? But as far as the daughter of Babylon's allies, this is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right? Them heathen they gonna turn on the daughter of Babylon. And to be real, it's looking like it done already started. These prophecies are coming to pass, right? We in the midst of them, right? And it's only going to get worse and worse and worse, closer and closer and closer until this place is done, right? Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Let's see. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 41. It says, behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coasts of the earth. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, every one put in array, like a man to the battle, against thee, O daughter of Babylon. Right? The Most High is telling this, what you think is going to happen, daughter of Babylon, is not going to go your way. Right? It is not going to go your way. Your people going to turn on you, man. And when they do, it's going to be the end of you. Right? Go back to the book of Revelation, chapter 17. And I guess I'll start at 15. It says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Another nickname for the daughter of Babylon or America is the great melting pot, because all nations can come here and thrive, outside of Israel, of course. Right? Verse 16 says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's NATO. That's EU. Right? Father said they're going to turn on the daughter of Babylon, and they're going to burn her with fire. Why? Verse 17. For power hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of power shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. And there you have it. All right. Ultimately, those nations that we just saw in this video, they gonna flip script on the daughter of Babylon, because everybody's tired of the daughter of Babylon. Right? It's well deserved. Everything that's coming to this place is well deserved. Right? So, man, with that, Most High willing, these precepts in this video were edifying. Call Haloyim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Harakah Quadash. Shalom, Yashala.